You must have heard about Wimbledon somewhere, right? Ever wondered what makes Wimbledon the most prestigious tennis tournament in the world? Welcome to our channel. Today, we are diving into the fascinating history and rich culture of Wimbledon, the oldest and most revered tournament in the tennis history. From its humble beginnings in 1877 to becoming a global spectacle, Wimbledon has seen it all. Legendary matches, historic tournaments, and timeless traditions. Wimbledon isn't just about tennis, it's about an experience. The pristine grass courts, the impeccable white attires of the players, and the delightful strawberries and cream that have become synonymous with the tournament. But there is so much more. We'll explore the riveting finals, the coveted prize money, and the illustrious champions who have lifted the prestigious trophy. The championships, commonly known simply as Wimbledon, is the oldest tennis tournament of the world and is widely regarded as the most prestigious one. It has been held at the All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club, London, since 1877 and is played on outdoor grass courts with retractable roofs over the two main courts since 2019. Wimbledon is one of the four Grand Slam tournaments, the others being the Australian Open, the French Open, and the US Open. Wimbledon is the only major still played on grass, the traditional tennis playing surface. Also, it is the only Grand Slam that retains a nighttime curfew, though matches can continue until 11 p.m. under the lights. Wimbledon has a strict rule of all white appearance. In the refined 1880s, the appearance of sweat stains was deemed so improper and unsightly that it was determined that players should wear white to make perspiration less noticeable, as sweat stands out more on colorful garments. From then on, tennis whites became the standard attire for affluent tennis players, encompassing everyone who participated in the early Wimbledon tournaments. Once this rule was embedded in the dress code, the tradition-steeped Wimbledon was reluctant to abandon it. Strawberries and cream are traditionally eaten by spectators at Wimbledon and have become culturally synonymous with the tournament. The origin of this tradition has been said to derive from a visit of King Henry VIII to his Chancellor, Cardinal Thomas Wolsey, whose home was at Hampton Court, about 6 miles from Wimbledon, where the Chancellor's cook is rumored to have served the strawberries with cream as a dessert. Since the king ate it, the king liked it. Every year, over 38.4 tons of strawberries and 7,000 litres of cream are consumed at the tournament, all of which are sourced from the UK. Every day at Wimbledon, strawberries are freshly picked from Kent and are delivered so that spectators get the freshest strawberries to enjoy. And over the course of 2 weeks, that equals to approximately 1.92 million strawberries. The Gentleman's Singles Trophy is made of silver gilt, stand 18 inches high. The trophy is decorated with a variety of symbols, including a miniature gold pineapple, and is inscribed the All England Lawn Tennis Club Single-Handed Championship of the World. The names of all the champions since the first, Spencer Johr in 1877, are engraved on the trophy, though a lack of space means champions since 2009 are commemorated on a black plinth with a silver ornamented band that now accompanies the cup. Since 1949, all champions have received a replica of the trophy to keep. The ladies singles champion is presented with a sterling silver salver, commonly known as the Venus Rosewater dish or simply the Rosewater dish. The salver, which is about 18.75 inches in diameter, is decorated with figures from mythology. The actual dish remains the property of the All England Club in their museum, so the champion receives a miniature replica bearing the names of all past champions. Wimbledon and tennis in general has always congratulated itself on the fact that men and women both receive equal prize money at the slams, which unite both WTA and ATP tours. In fact, Wimbledon and the French Open became the last Grand Slam tournaments to award unequal prize money to women and men in the year 2007. This year, Wimbledon has proposed a 14.9% increment in its prize money from last year, making it to a total of 27 lakh Great Britain pounds.
Carlos Alcaraz defeated Novak Djokovic in a high-stakes final last year to win his first Wimbledon title and break Djokovic's streak of 4 titles in a row. At the time of recording, Swiss maestro Roger Federer holds the records of most titles, winning 8 times, 5 consecutively. Novak Djokovic and Pete Sampras are also in the list with 7 each. Will Djokovic break this record too? On the women's side, Marketa Vondrousova won her first Grand Slam title against Ons Jabeur and denied her second attempt to the title in a row. The Czech-American legend Martina Navratilova has won 9 singles titles in her career and is a record in the Open era. It's a no shocker that the longest match in the history of tennis happens to reside from Wimbledon only. The Wimbledon encounter between John Isner and Nicolas Mahut in 2010 is etched in the annals of tennis history as the longest match ever played, an extraordinary testament to human endurance and resolve. Spanning an astonishing 11 hours and 5 minutes over 3 grueling days, this epic battle transcended the boundaries of conventional sport. The match began on June 22 and concluded on June 24, 2010, with Isner ultimately prevailing 6-4, 3-6, 6-7, 7-6, 70-68. The final set alone lasted 8 hours and 11 minutes, a marathon that tested the physical and mental fortitude of both athletes to their absolute limits. There are 2 contenders for this. The men's singles final of 2008 between Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal and 2019 between Roger Federer and Novak Djokovic stand out as 2 of the greatest matches in tennis history, each remarkable in its own right. The 2008 final between Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal is often hailed as the pinnacle of the sport. Played over nearly 5 hours and stretching into twilight, it was a battle of sheer endurance and skill. Nadal, aiming to become the world number 1 for the first time, faced Federer, who was defending his record of 5 consecutive Wimbledon titles and clinched for the 6th one, breaking the Bjorn Borg's record of 5. The match concluded with Nadal triumphing 6-4, 6-4, 6-7, 6-7 and 9-7, ending Federer's dominance and marking a historic milestone in Nadal's career. In contrast, the 2000 final featured Federer against Novak Djokovic, a clash that was equally epic in its drama and intensity. Lasting nearly 5 hours, it was the longest final in Wimbledon history and the first to be decided by a final set tiebreak at 12 each. Djokovic's mental fortitude saw him saving 2 championship points to ultimately win 7-6, 1-6, 7-6, 4-6, 13-12. This match showcased incredible resilience and skill, especially with both players over 30 defying age and fatigue. While the 2019 final was a testament to Djokovic's tenacity and Federer's enduring brilliance, the 2008 final holds a special place in tennis lore. Nadal's victory was not only a significant personal achievement but also a momentous shift in the tennis hierarchy, marking the end of Federer's reign and the rise of Nadal as a new world number 1. The historic and emotional context of the 2008 final, coupled with its dramatic play, cements its status as the greatest Wimbledon final of all time. With this, we have reached the final set of our Wimbledon history. If you enjoyed this and want more interesting facts about players and their journeys, let us know in the comments. We would love to bring you a part 2. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out. Thanks for watching.